Chhattisgarh is marking its 25th statehood day with pride, celebrating a transformative journey that has seen it becoming a dynamic hub of development, culture and opportunity. On the 1st of November in the year 2000, Chhattisgarh was carved out of Madhya Pradesh to give voice to its unique cultural identity and aspirations. And over the past 25 years, the state has made remarkable strides in infrastructure, education, healthcare and tribal welfare. On this Silver Jubilee, Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated development projects worth 14,260 crore rupees, including a new green certified Legislative Assembly building and a statue of the former Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee, whose vision was instrumental in the creation of the state. And the celebrations also highlighted the state's commitment to inclusive growth, with initiatives like the Gift of Life program for children with congenital heart disease. For its rich cultural heritage and its modern aspirations, Chhattisgarh stands today as a testament of resilience, progress, and the enduring spirit of its people. Prime Minister Narendra Modi also participated in the Chhattisgarh Rajat Mahotsav at Naya Raipur, marking 25 years of the formation of the state of Chhattisgarh. Prime Minister inaugurated and laid the foundation stone for development and transformative projects worth over 14,260 crore rupees, covering key sectors such as roads, industry, healthcare and energy. To strengthen rural livelihoods, the Prime Minister inaugurated 12 new startup village entrepreneurship programs, the blocks that is, and these are across 9 districts of Chhattisgarh. The Prime Minister Modi also participated in the Griha Pravesh of 3.51 lakh completed houses and released rupees 1,200 crore as installments to 3 lakh beneficiaries under the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, ensuring dignified housing and security for rural households across the state. Addressing a public rally, the Prime Minister hailed Chhattisgarh's 25-year journey, saying that it transformed from a Naxal-hit area and a backward state to a symbol of prosperity, stability and development. Let's listen.
आज हमारा छत्तीसगढ़ नक्सलवाद, माओवादी आतंकी बेड़ियों से मुक्त हो रहा है। नक्सलवाद की वजह से आपने 50-55 साल तक जो कुछ झेला वो पीड़ादायक है। आज जो लोग संविधान की किताब का दिखावा करते हैं, जो लोग सामाजिक न्याय के नाम पर घड़ियाली आंसू बहाते हैं, उन्होंने अपने राजनीतिक स्वार्थ के लिए आपके साथ दशकों तक अन्याय किया है।
Well, Prime Minister Modi also said that the road network in the villages of Chhattisgarh has now reached 40,000 kilometers.
यहां पूरी एक पीढ़ी बदल चुकी है। आज यहां नौजवानों की एक पूरी पीढ़ी है जिसने 2000 पहले के वो पुराने दिन नहीं देखे हैं। जब छत्तीसगढ़ बना था तब गांवों तक पहुंचना मुश्किल था। उस समय बहुत सारे गांवों में सड़कों का नामो निशान तक नहीं था। अब आज छत्तीसगढ़ के गांवों में सड़कों का नेटवर्क 40,000 किलोमीटर तक पहुंचा है। बीते 11 वर्षों में छत्तीसगढ़ में नेशनल हाईवे का अभूतपूर्व विस्तार हुआ है। नए नए एक्सप्रेसवे अब छत्तीसगढ़ की नई शान बन रहे हैं।
Prime Minister Modi visited Raipur to celebrate the 25th Chhattisgarh Statehood Day with locals He unveiled the statue of Bharat Ratna former Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee at the Vidhan Sabha complex. The event marked a moment of immense pride, celebrating Vajpayee's legacy as a statesman, poet and architect of India's modern political era. He inaugurated the new building of the Chhattisgarh Vidhan Sabha. This building is built on the green building concept, planned to be fully powered by solar energy and equipped with a rainwater harvesting system.
यह भवन लोकतंत्र का तीर्थ स्थल है। इसका हर स्तंभ पारदर्शिता का प्रतीक है। इसका हर गलियारा जवाबदेही की याद दिलाता है और इसका हर कक्ष जनता की आवाज का प्रतिबिंब है। यहां लिए गए निर्णय दशकों तक छत्तीसगढ़ के भाग्य को दिशा देंगे और यहां कहा हर एक शब्द छत्तीसगढ़ के अतीत, इसके वर्तमान का और इसके भविष्य का महत्वपूर्ण हिस्सा होगा। मुझे विश्वास है ये भवन आने वाले दशकों के लिए छत्तीसगढ़ की नीति, नियति और नीतिकारों का केंद्र बनेगा।
Prime Minister inaugurated Shanti Shikhar of Brahma Kumaris, a modern center for spiritual learning, peace and meditation. During his address at this event, the Prime Minister highlighted the pivotal role of Brahma Kumaris in the Viksit Bharat movement.
आपका पहला संबोधन ही ओम शांति। ओम अर्थात ब्रह्म और संपूर्ण ब्रह्मांड, शांति अर्थात शांति की कामना। और इसलिए ब्रह्मा कुमारी के विचारों का हर किसी के अंतर्मन पर इतना प्रभाव पड़ता है। हमारे यहां हर धार्मिक अनुष्ठान जिस उद्घोष के साथ पूरा होता है, वो उद्घोष है विश्व का कल्याण हो। जो उद्घोष है प्राणियों में सद्भाव हो। ऐसी उदार सोच, ऐसा उदार चिंतन, विश्व कल्याण की भावना का आस्था से ऐसा सहज संगम, ये हमारी सभ्यता, हमारी परंपरा का सहज स्वभाव है।
As part of the Dil Ki Baat program, Prime Minister interacted with 2,500 school children, in fact children who have successfully been treated of congenital heart disease in the Gift of Life ceremony at the Sri Satya Sai Sanjeevani Hospital in Naya Raipur.
मैं अपने देश के पीएम सर से मिला, मैंने उनसे अपनी दिल की बात कही। मुझे पीएम सर से मिलकर बहुत अच्छा लगा। उन्होंने बताया कि अपने शरीर को स्वस्थ रखिए ताकि दूसरी बीमारी हमारे शरीर में ना हो पाए।
मेरी आज पीएम मोदी से दिल की बात हुई। मैंने ये बात करी कि मैं 2014 में मेरा ऑपरेशन हुआ था हार्ट का, तब से मैंने बहुत इम्प्रूव करा। सत्य साई ने भी बहुत मुझे सही करा और मैंने पीएम सर से अपनी दिल की बात करी कि मुझे क्रिकेट खेलना पसंद है। पीएम सर से मिलकर मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा।
मुझे पीएम सर से मिलकर बहुत अच्छा लगा और मैं हमेशा सोचती थी कि मेरे सामने कब होंगे। उनको टीवी पे देखा करती थी तो मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगता था। आज मुझे यकीन नहीं हो रहा है, मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है मैं सपना देख रही हूँ। आज मुझे बहुत कुछ सीखने का मिला कि जैसे कि हमें अपने आगे बढ़ना चाहिए, हमें अपना सपना पूरा करना चाहिए, हमें कभी हिम्मत हारनी नहीं चाहिए।
Well, Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated the Tribal Freedom Fighters Museum in Nawa Raipur, celebrating the valor and legacy of India's tribal heroes. The museum preserves and showcases the legacy of courage, sacrifice and patriotism of the state's tribal communities. And to help us understand the importance of the celebration of 25 years of Chhattisgarh statehood and the journey that the state has taken and the Prime Minister's presence at the celebrations, we have with us Praful Ketkar, editor of Organizer. Thank you, sir, for being with us. Now, if we first look at Chhattisgarh's, transforming over the last 25 years, Prime Minister gives credit. Importantly, in that speech, he talked about Raman Singh's role. After all, he was Chief Minister for 15 long years. So, if you look at the infrastructure, how this places, Prime Minister talked about the road network now, 40,000 kilometers of roads. What would you say stands out in terms of infrastructure building?
See, Mark, when Chhattisgarh was carved out, we have seen the era when Chhattisgarh was part of Madhya Pradesh and it was seen as one of the most backward regions of India. Despite being a forest cover of more than 40% and very high resource rich in terms of minerals and other resources, the connectivity was a big issue. There was a high poverty. The road connectivity was almost missing in interior parts of India. And then Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee built a consensus and Chhattisgarh was carved out along with Uttarakhand and Jharkhand in 2000. I think that process itself was a landmark process simply because before that and after that we have seen in case of Telangana also, no state was created so peacefully. Now when you ask about the kind of progress that has made by Chhattisgarh in the last 25 years, of course we are seeing this new assembly that is being built, because till now it was operated from a very nearby makeshift arrangement for 25 years. So this is a kind of dream of Mr. Atal Bihari Vajpayee, who actually visualized this idea for Chhattisgarh. But in terms of, like, for example, Chhattisgarh is one of the high per capita income states. Though we generally carry the perception about the Naxalism and the violence, it is the $1,800 per capita. That is the and the kind of road network now we see. Today, Prime Minister has inaugurated the 4-lane high speed network on Jharkhand route towards Odisha. Also now Chhattisgarh is connected. Madhya Pradesh had improved the connectivity towards Madhya Pradesh long back. Towards Telangana side also there is now growing connectivity. Now because of that, what has happened? This resource-rich state has got access to market. Now we have seen Jabalpur, Bilaspur and Raipur. These three have become a kind of main centers of connectivity and trade, both air, rail, and that is because of that we are seeing high resource mobilization from Chhattisgarh, which was seen mainly as the raw material exporting country. State. Now it has become a major processing, manufacturing hub of India. That is the change we have seen.
And you do mention about its resources. It's a resource-rich state, rich in coal and iron ore, bauxite, and it's a major contributor also to India's power sector, steel sectors. So, it has also been investing in renewable energy and sustainable mining practices. So it's looking, there's a road ahead, and it's taken this green pathway. As you say, this building is also a green building. It's a certified green Vidhan Sabha. It's clearly development is a very key aspect of Chhattisgarh, especially given the Naxal problem. And, you know, it's because of the development that we are seeing a near end to Naxalism.
Mark, you please try and understand this idea of Naya Raipur itself is new in terms of, you know, we have seen many old cities or old capitals themselves becoming state capitals. But because, you know, the old cities, when they become capitals, it is very difficult to create new infrastructure with new technology and new requirements. Now, because Chhattisgarh is the only state where successfully we have created a capital city called Naya Raipur, and there we have created administrative and legislative infrastructure as per the modern requirement. So on the one hand, we are actually, Raipur is now the issue of traffic congestion will automatically reduce when the administrative machinery has shifted to Raipur, and at the same time you can have modern facilities, whether in terms of internet connectivity, whether in terms of paperless governance, so that it becomes easier. In that sense, I see Chhattisgarh, which was seen as a tribal dominated state, as a backward state, paving the way for a new India which looks more for integration of technology with traditions. And that's why this 25 years journey is remarkable. Next 25 years, you know, Chhattisgarh perhaps will be more competitive in terms of, you know, in smaller states, it is already doing very well when it comes to industrial production. The Chhattisgarh is one state where the mineral resource funds, which is used at the district level, has been digitized. So every fund that is coming to this particular category is being utilized for the specific district with a specific purpose, and everything is on the digital route. That shows how Chhattisgarh has transformed itself after creation 25 years ago in the year 2000.
If we talk a little bit about healthcare as well, because we saw that, you know, so many children who had suffered from congenital heart problems have been given surgeries, and they are much better off today. And also the Prime Minister said, you know, 25 years ago there was perhaps just one hospital or one college, medical college. Now there are 14. He talked about that. To what extent do you see, you know, how the healthcare sector has also transformed Chhattisgarh and brought, I mean, after all, at the end of the day, it's all development that is making the difference?
There was one medical college, and Chhattisgarh was largely dependent on some parts of Madhya Pradesh or some parts of Andhra for healthcare facilities. Now what has happened, because of these 13-14 new colleges, creation of AIIMS in Raipur, many private medical facilities have come up, new doctors are coming up. So Chhattisgarh is seen more as opportunities. But besides that, what has happened, as Prime Minister was mentioning, there are more than 1,500 Ayushman Mitra. So these are the people who carry actually the traditional. See, Chhattisgarh has a very, very vibrant traditional medicinal practices. Many medical herbs are found here. There are many experts who actually use these herbs for even you know, very, very difficult kind of heart or bone or you know, the other spondylitis related issues. And now they are being integrated with the modern practices. So eventually, I won't be surprised if Chhattisgarh can become a very important medical tourism hub, where the traditional medicines, the tribal you know, medical practices and the modern medicines are integrated in a beautiful way, where Ayush Ministry and the allopathic medicine or practices, both the facilities can be integrated under one roof.
So you did speak about tribal heritage and the rich, you know, the storehouse that is available there. There is, of course, now the museum that has been opened up, a tribal heritage museum that the Prime Minister opened today. But if we look at this particular sector, I mean, the state also has been promoting tribal art, dance, festivals, all these sort of things. To what extent, has this been also a factor that is contributed to the state's development and brought also tourism to the state?
See, Chhattisgarh itself means 36 forts. So it is a state of forts. So there is a lot of potential. Then, as Prime Minister talked about Danteshwari, Danteshwari has been the traditional, the goddess of all major princely states in the region, including many princely states in Andhra and Telangana. Now, because of that, there are multiple tourism routes that can be developed in and around Chhattisgarh. Now, this particular museum that is dedicated to Veer Narayan Singh, one of the freedom fighters from Chhattisgarh. Chhattisgarh, right from Rani Durgavati, as a glorious tradition of fighting for independence, fighting for freedom, fighting against external aggression, colonialism. Now that spirit was never recognized, unfortunately. This museum itself will become, and this is not a very traditional kind of museum. Of course, there are artifacts and the statues of the freedom fighters, but at the same time, as you can see on the screen, it is a more digitized version of where you can get access to various freedom fighters, various incidents, their information related to their contribution. So you get a complete picture about the legacy of Chhattisgarh. So though Chhattisgarh as a state has completed 25 years, last 300-400 years journey of Chhattisgarh as a culture, as a legacy has been preserved in this particular museum dedicated to, and that's why it is called as the Janajatiya Gaurav Museum. So it is about the tribal pride. So the common people of Chhattisgarh feel that they are part and parcel of this entire legacy called India, and their culture is also recognized. So this will, in fact, not just give boost to the aspirations of people from Chhattisgarh, but it will also connect for the people from outside who will see the way Chhattisgarh freedom fighters have fought for it. There are many temples, there are many, heritage sites that are available. As I said, forts are available. So all of those can be revived. Some of them are already revived. The Danteshwari temple, that complex is revived. Slowly, as the Naxal violence is receding, this I think Tiratgarh waterfall and Danteshwari temple, both these things will become a major tourist destination in the coming future.
Let's talk a little bit also about what Prime Minister said about poverty eradication programs. He said that he spoke about how he has seen poverty up close and the policies that are designed actually for fighting poverty, and he called each person in Chhattisgarh also, each family is fighting, personally fighting poverty and things like that, and the gas connections, all these issues. To what extent, is this, people don't focus enough on the social aspect about how much difference this makes to people's lives?
See, Mark, Prime Minister gave example of Ujjwala, and he said, now already the MOU has been signed as far as the gas pipeline is concerned, which was unthinkable in Chhattisgarh. See, Chhattisgarh had a paradox kind of thing, where very traditional forest-based life was there, but at the same time, Chhattisgarh was a very, very entrepreneurial society, where whether bamboos, whether metallurgy, whether herbal medicine, all these things were produced at the family or community level. So both these things had a very different kind of potential. what is happening because of the way Prime Minister has talked about the, earlier there used to be many aspirational districts in Chhattisgarh, Naxal affected districts in Chhattisgarh. Now, because Naxal violence is decreasing, the aspirational districts are specially given focus to be part and catch up with the other districts in India in terms of development. The participatory or community, traditions are maintained, and at the same time, schemes like Hunar or Umeed, all these things are basically giving opportunity for people of Chhattisgarh to showcase their talent and entrepreneurial skills.
We'll leave it there. Thank you very much, Mr. Praful Ketkar. Thank you for joining us, helping us to put into perspective the importance of this day, the day on which Chhattisgarh came into existence, and today it completes 25 years of a wonderful journey, and 25 years we are looking ahead as well to the next 25 years of great development, where Chhattisgarh will continue to showcase to the world its rich traditions, as well as moving into the digital age, where it's also showing great leadership. Thanks very much for being with us. And with that, we conclude this program. Thank you all for watching. Namaskar.